So, I'm the last one. So 10 minutes, but to compensate you, we at our booth have Dutch stroopwafels, so that you can get your energy up and get that sugar rush running. Now, I also have a passport, and some of you probably flew in, maybe internationally, and used their passport. And now, 17 years after the introduction of the iPhone 1, we still do not have passports on our mobile phones. I'm Boris Goranov, I'm from Ubiqu, founder and CEO of Ubiqu, and we build scalable. We enable the building of scalable wallets. So what happens is you want your passport in your mobile phone, right? Why is a passport a passport? Because a passport contains a chip, and that chip makes sure that the passport is unique, unclonable, verifiable, with verifiable data, linkable to you with a high-quality photo in the passport. So what we want to do is replicate that on a mobile phone. But that's not possible because there are not, the secure chips in the passport are not available on the mobile phone. And that's what we've built. So we enable the linking of a remote secure element on your mobile phone to enable the same security guarantees for an app on your mobile phone. The problem is that there is a secure enclave on, for instance, an Apple phone. But that secure enclave is controlled by Apple, and you need permission from Apple to use it. It doesn't allow you to create a trusted channel from your app to your mobile phone, and it doesn't allow you to use any cryptography that you would like to use. And that means that the user of your app, of your wallet, does not have exclusive control of their cryptography. And that's what we provide. What then happens, now it becomes beautiful. When we start to digitize, we're not only replicating the use case of a passport where you can show it to a border control officer, but we have digitized it. So now you can show your passport digitally in online use cases that actually matter. What we also enable is that you can use any type of cryptography on any protocol. And what is really important, as an issuer, you can ascertain that the cryptographic key is actually stored in a certified, verified device, so that you have confidence that you're issuing your credential in a wallet that you trust, and a wallet that will be using your credential in an assured way. So, if you have high assurance use cases, and you want to scale and digitize processes that matter, we can help you. Now, what is so what we are going to do for the Silicon Valley Innovation Program is basically provide this foundational technology into the open source components so that we enable people to build scalable wallets, to do sealed storage, to do recovery, and to basically enable users to have actual control of their own cryptography. That means that the users can have a transparency log in their wallets where they actually can see themselves where they have been using all their credentials. And because it's linked to their real identity, they can actually recover that. Now, I'm really grateful for all the persons before me, because they showed you what the possibilities are if you have a good, scalable digital identity. But of course, we also have a small demo to show you, and this is a very nice use case in the Netherlands, what we're doing with the local incumbent telco in a healthcare case. So what I'm going to show is we're going to onboard you using your passport. Then and the use case is a health professional getting his health professional credentials so that they can access patient data. So, of course, I download my app, I choose my language, I get welcomed, I get an explanation of what is going to happen. I'm going to link my personal attributes to identity. It's easy and secure, and most importantly, I am in control as a user. So, we start off with actually scanning your passport. Your passport, by scanning, reading the NFC chip, we know it's an authentic document. By reading the data from the NFC chip, we have verifiable data, so we know that it's an authentic. The data is authentic. We read the high-quality photo out of it, so now we know that that data is to the person that's holding the document. Now we verify, like with technology, for instance, with iProof, that it's an actually genuine person holding the phone with the data. Now we issue a remote secure element, have the user choose a PIN, and link the wallet to the user, to the device. So that means that I have an identity attestation, I have a document attestation, and I have a key attestation for my wallet. So now I know that I have an actual digital identity in my mobile phone that I can use. And now I can use that digital identity to get my doctor's qualifications as an attribute in my phone. And now it's really cool because I can not only use it physically, digitally, but again physically by, for instance, opening doors. I can, of course, look at all the details, but I can also see all the activities I have been doing with my wallet for all the credentials that I've been doing. Thank you very much. I'm Boris Garnov. We build scalable, secure, user-friendly wallets, and I'm happy to answer all your questions.
I guess I can start. So the message is it's an alternative to needing to have access to the secure element on a phone but what again? It's not cloud-hosted HSM. It's because the reason why people ask for hardware access is so they don't have to worry about the data storage being cloned or somebody losing their device. I mean, how are you providing the same guarantees? I still am unclear.
Yeah, so we take HSM, we put software in there. So basically we make like a firewall for the HSM, and we modify the HSM that it acts like a local secure element in the mobile phone. So what we do is we link the wallet, the application with a trusted channel to the HSM, and then give it context by issuing keys that is under your exclusive control.
So it is cloud-hosted HSMs you're talking to, not
so it's a remote HSM, and then either the folks that are running the wallet scheme can run the HSM, or we can build a smaller HSM and put it next to your router at home and have the same concept. Does that answer your question?
It does. So, I mean, in Europe, for example, they're concerned about cloud-hosted HSMs because it's then who controls and owns that cloud-hosted HSM. The idea of being able to host an HSM at home is appealing to me. I like the idea of like running your own mail server, you know, running your own DNS server. But many people may think of it as either not resilient or beyond the capabilities of most people at home, or that sort of thing. So.
The problem is that if you go for local secure elements, you cannot give the same security guarantees. So that means that basically you're blocking the ecosystem from being scalable. So that's basically the balance here. And then
what else are you doing usability testing? Are you finding, like, I love the multi-use of also the door control and what's your user testing saying experience-wise?
So actually our customers, so we are supplying that to customers of ours that are doing all the user testing, experience testing. What we enable our customers to do is basically to differentiate, to start thinking from the verifier back. Right? So I have a verifier use case, so that means I need to select the proper protocol, selective disclosure, blind signatures, or maybe a high-end protocol where I want total traceability, right? So that means I'm selecting the right protocol from the verifier point of view. I scan the QR code, and basically the verifier is telling me I need this from you, right? And then depending on the wallet provider, they can actually also build in what am I going to disclose to whom, right? So that and because I have a strong digital identity in my wallet, I can actually more or less automatically get the right verifiable credentials that I need in the right protocol with the right cryptography automatically loaded into my phone and then presented to the verifier. Now, but I still have the control of the user and the decoupling between the issuer and the verifier. Nothing changes there, except that I am very flexible and agile. Does that answer your question? Not completely. And then, of course, you need a great experience with the presentation, including physical access control.
Thank you, Boris.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.